We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Lacey. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, mistake by the... Putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And he knocks it right through the uprights. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. We get the second half started with the running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Third down play for this offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Running play called on third and short. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Cook. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 45. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He hands it off from the gun. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. TCU 31, Missouri 7.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in this screen play. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab made by the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The end of the 3rd quarter with the score. TCU 31, Missouri 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle made after a big gain. Missouri now in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He lets it go on the move. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Missouri.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now the try for 2. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going.
TCU, 31, Missouri. 15.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Running right through tacklers. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the run, it's Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
On the field goal.
Right down the middle.
Kick is good.
And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
34, Missouri, 15.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
To kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacey. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Tries to get it to the running back. With sure hands, it's Jones. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Pulls it in. It's Jones. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Going for his running back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On the run, he'll let it go. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's